in the 70s, there was the CB craze. Breaker 19, Breaker 19. And in the 90s came chat rooms where we congregated. And that evolved into the social networking sites that we have today, with bloggers and vloggers. Corporate media has taken over almost every aspect of these sites, as vloggers are quickly forgotten about. The same bloggers that helped this site make $6.5 billion, while the mainstream media chalked it up to TV shows and movie clips. Most viewed today consist of the same trolls who paid for and swindled their positions, while more and more dirt's kicked in our face. We get no answers to our questions, we get no more features, they taking away the categories, trying to forget about us, while focusing on money, showing no love except for tossing us an imaginary plastic revenue bone that even 9 out of the 12 most viewed videos of all time is yet to see. Anyone who gets real vocal about this is quickly dealt with being banned without reason. What I think they're really confused about is the fact that they can't make it without us. If we weren't here, they would have never made it as far as that they have. And would be nothing more than a Hulu.com, which seems to be the direction that they're heading. And in the end, they will fail. But we will go on when they're bankrupt and long gone doing what we do. Now I'm going to start off talking about some things. You know, I get questions a lot of times, a lot of PMs about these certain things. So I just want to, go. Some of you probably already know the answer to this and everything, but I just want to, let people out here on the channel know in case they was wondering. One of the things I get asked a lot is about the banners that I have on my page and video banners and all of that. That's part of the partnership program. Now, it's probably about the coolest thing that they got going on. I like the graphics, being able to do that. Now, I believe that everybody, should be able to have that, to be honest about it, because it's pretty fun to have those things. But that's what it is, just for the partnership program. Also the autoplay, which gets on my nerves, man. I mean, you think, man, every time you go to a page, it's autoplay. Also, I get asked a lot about, every time I put up a video that's over 10 minutes, people ask, well, how'd you get your video, to upload over 10 minutes? And back in the day when YouTube started off, the first program they had was the director's program, for original content, stuff like that, and that was the big thing about that. You had to apply for that category, and then they allowed you to upload over 10-minute videos. It still had to be 100 megs or less, the same thing it is now. You couldn't upload any bigger files, but you could upload in over 10 minutes. After they started getting new categories in, like the comedian and the musician and stuff like that, they put a cap on it, and all the new directors didn't have that ability, and they just gave the ability to the old director accounts, the original ones, that you could do that. I think everybody should have that, that option to upload more than 10 minutes, Moving on. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that's broke. One of them is the homepage. You get some server not found message and all of that. It's almost like MySpace or something, how jinky that is. The bulletins have been broke for a year in the making now. You go and try to post a bulletin, and what happens is you post it, you hit the post bulletin button, and it just sits there and goes to some error page and all of this stuff. And then the next thing you know, people keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And that's why you see the spam, of bulletins on your page when you see somebody doing it, 9-10 times, trying to figure out, like, man, it's not posting. And it takes a little bit for it to show up. And that's just the way it is. And this is, a year in the making. The friend invites is the same way. I mean, we're looking at 7 or 8 months that this thing ain't even worked. I got 3 people actually who sent me invites that I accepted that are still there. I can't get rid of the 3 people on the list. They're just there. I can't accept them, I can't decline them, I just can't get rid of them. All the way back from September. They continue on adding new stuff, new layout, new format, new this, new that, and they're not even fixing what is broke to start with. The comments have been screwed up for, over a year now. Over a year it's been screwed up. I think it worked like for a day or 2. Y'all remember that? They keep adding stuff, and they keep adding stuff, and they keep adding stuff. And then they gave us this really cool thing, which I do think is cool, but it still don't work. It's the animated GIFs. Remember that? Just came out, you know, month, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever it's been, you know. And then all of a sudden, you can't even upload a new GIF. I think we should have like a group, start a group, and we just list all the stuff that's broke. We pick out a couple of them, and then we do a mass mailing. We just come out the cuss with a mass mailing and just, you know, and say, hey, fix this. Fix this. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, give them about a week, something like that. See if they don't, then bomb them again. Now, I don't know whether you caught my channel of MyTube Newz 2.0, the new season over there, but I talked about this, and there's more cats out there doing. These cats are wankers. I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure it out. It's just messing with my mind. There's these cats out there that go to these sites where you can download the YouTube videos in FLV form and then convert them over. Well, these cats are going and doing like with everybody's videos, man. They're just taking everybody's videos and then they're re-uploading them to a channel, right? And then they upload hundreds of these damn videos, and for some reason I'm trying to figure it out. Why are they doing this? Because they don't last long. But there's been a bunch of, I've been watching them go up and come down. They take them out, wipe their accounts, all this stuff, and they come back doing it. Then it takes a lot of time to do a couple hundred videos where you do download them, then you're going to convert to FLV files, and you're going to start up a new YouTube channel, and then you're going to upload them. And then them things only get like, you know, 20 hits maybe, 10 hits maybe. They ain't even getting any hits. So I'm just thinking like, why are these people investing that much time into it? Are they trying to send a message? What is the message? Because I would really like to know, because I mean, really, it doesn't bother me. They do my videos like that. They put them up there. It's like, you know, whatever. You get 20 hits or whatever. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, man? Because it don't make no sense to me. Because I have, you know, no other option but to give you another wanker of the month award, because it makes no sense. Now I want to finish this off on a positive note. You know, it's evident that these cats on the tube, they don't care about us, and they left us in the wind. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. We make up the best parts of this site, and we can take care of ourselves as we have did since the beginning here. We can do our own news. We can help each other out. We can look after each other. And we can continue to do what we came here to do. We can police ourselves and watch out for the scum that plagues this site. And we have the power and the will to continue without their help. And we shall, as we always have in anything that we have did in our entire life. It's we, the people. It's not we, the corporations. And I'm Change the Channel, and I'm not the new YourTubeAdvocate. Ain't that crazy, stepchild?